This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pistol snap with Lance. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that. One goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Here we go.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Oh, the ball is out. It looks like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
To the left side, caught by Chase. Whoa! He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Tremble comes in motion. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
12, 12, 12.
They go right back to Taylor. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To the air now on 1st. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him.
A second effort, and he is in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, faking the give. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get about 2. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. The tight end going in motion to the left. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Give him 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. They'll look to throw yet again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. No handoff, he'll keep it himself. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
He'll look to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Nice run here on 2nd down, inside the 5, with more options now available for 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and
11
10.
MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and
On 1, ready?
I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you.
11,
And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Burrow working in the pistol. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. This one caught by Chase. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Gun.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A give, running right, it's Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Open man, that's Cager. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Here now, 3rd and 5. This time they stay on the ground. He's going to have enough for that 1st down. Tackle made up at the 18-yard line. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll start at the 2. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a...
Get set. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Fine, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
He's got Gesicki open down the field. They get an even 20 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT.
Now, Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. It's A.J. Epinesa who gets in to record the sack.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he will get into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Bengals stretch things out even further. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll look to throw again. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of, That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Minnesota. A handoff to Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Out of the gun, he'll throw to the left side here. Caught by Addison. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. So these... Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Third and goal.
18, here we go, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll put Addison in motion. Quick throw, taken in.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Tight end motioning left. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man is Cager, the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Back to the air one more time. He's going to air this one out. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
One, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
On 2. Gun. Start. 12. Start.
Burrow working in the pistol. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Get set.
They go play action for Burrow. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. That.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Here we go, here we go.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
12, 12, 12. Down.
Burrow now. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Cager. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.